jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
100-yard dash. Oh, you ready? Alright. Oh, yeah. Finally brought them niggas out. Yeah. Finally, you know what I'm saying? Finally bring these niggas out. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, little man want to catch. He want to get some wreck in. Alright. Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no wrong with that. I had to kick his ass. Yeah, I had to kick his ass. I mean, at least he put up some points, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he better than you, though. Yo, that nigga better than you, son. Who we want to play with? Alright. Play with the Giants? I'm playing with the Panthers, man. You don't want to, yo, oh, nigga. Nah. Man, my home jersey is dark, baby. We dark, G. You know what I'm saying?
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk.
Fake ass Cowboys fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to beat the brakes up. Yo, tell Tristan to hop on the sticks again, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of your son first, now you next. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Papa Shark, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Baby Shark, now it's Papa Shark, nigga. I know he talking shit. I know he play video games. He's of age now. He ain't a little nigga. I know he got his shit up. He alright though. You know, he ain't trash. No, me? Nah. I'm up there. I punish a lot of niggas in this. Yeah. Niggas get punished in this shit. You know, you ain't scored a touchdown man yet. At least Tristan scored. At least Tristan scored. Oh shit, that's why I said Tristan better than you, nigga. Tristan I know he be beating you, son. Nah, I know Tristan be beating you though, son. I know he do. He don't beat you? He ain't beat you? he said one to the blue. How old is that nigga now? How old Tristan now, man? 13 years old. God damn. His video game time. Yeah, he on the sticks. I can see him playing that shit. Yeah, I can see the nigga trying to run the ball like you and shit. Look at this nigga. The Cowboys.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Or your connections should probably, it's not. do what you gotta do, my brother. For me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, nah, you're right.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So defense, I come out with. You ain't scored no points on me yet, so you gotta do your thing, man.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. On second down now.
My nigga, look, stop playing with me. My nigga, I told you Tristan better than you, my nigga.
And it's picked up by
that nigga's better than you, son.
Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
This thing almost had 200 yards. Yeah, 200 yards rushing on me.
So many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just get credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Watch your spot forward. Hey, watch your slant. Watch your slant. Get it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And we'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 22 yards as his guys are able to strike first.
Yo, my nigga, he gave me a tougher challenge, my nigga.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
What's this nigga Tristan number? He got a phone? He got a cell phone? Yeah. I'm about to take this nigga's number out, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know
what I'm saying? Go head to head.
Off it goes.
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna be playing you, nigga.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You gotta show me something.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
You gotta show me something, bro.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh, my God.
Now, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tristan is way better. He just this is like, come on, bro.
Down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, he done.
I want to see how this defense continues to play.
He's 28 years old, too.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through. Nothing but room around.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, my God.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The safety, Ross Cockrell, there to knock that one away. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, Tristan for that. At least you got somebody, you know what I'm saying? At least you got
some
somebody.
space here.
Nah, he better than you. No cap. Okay, he better than you. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Anybody going with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying?
Extra point up and through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Anybody going with the Lakers, you know? That's cool. Anybody going with the Lakers. Everybody play with the Lakers. That's fine. You gotta show me something else.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We playing football right now. You said put the man in. So.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I was playing 2K. I was playing 2K.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
But yo, no cap, bro. Nutrition is nice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already got 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Trash. I don't know how you beat Beasley.
Michael,
in your face.
On second down, it's Elliott. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Trisha got vision, bro.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's a clinic right here, buddy.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Trish is a funny nigga. Nigga said 21.
Complete to right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
See, even the young jitterbugs know about that play? All right, I got you. I heard you. All right.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I ain't run a screen yet. That's not a screen.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Oh, good D.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him
unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Tell your dad.
He finds a way to pick up a first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's cool.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Really? I mean, we played a couple games. We played a couple times already. You got some reps. You got a couple reps in already, so you should already know how to, how that shit go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game.
What you mean? Every time we play, this what happened, bro. Hey, you ain't scored a touchdown on me yet. Not one. All these shit's been shutouts, all of them. Chicken nuggets. Sounds good. Hey, French fries. French fries. Yo, nigga, you ain't like that? This nigga's son's better than him, son. My nigga think I'm playing.
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist,
I can't.
Watch out flip, watch out whip. I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist. I never switch.
Last fucking game. I'm tired.
Pull in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip. I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You is lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. I bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's God.
Taking things again? Oh, God.
Watch out, I never switch.
Tell me what to do. Why you picking? Why you got black jerseys? Oh, you got the blue jerseys on. My shit's all black, my nigga. Yeah, my shit's home. My home jersey is black. Y'all the only fucking team in the NFL that want to be extra and shit. Make your fucking jerseys and your white home, like gay shit. Like. Y'all don't have no home jerseys and shit. That shit is weird.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, them nigga already, they know it's a holiday, but so I called nigga, I'm telling nigga, listen, I ain't coming, nigga, like. Fucking racist.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
Niggas took that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Y'all respect Martin Luther King? All right. I will. I guess it's just... Nah, hell no. Should be.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
First quarter already.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
My bad. I got to make some changes, you know, on offense. Believe it, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 0-0, my nigga, you know. 0-0. Oh, you talking about the first game, you know, so we getting reps in, baby. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Getting reps in.
Mike 59. We got it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by B.W. Webb. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative and forward.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Watch the ship.
The former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. Room here to run. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Wait. I got you, boy.
Dalton here from the gun. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
we're just getting a reps in. Just getting a reps in. Just getting a reps in.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
It's all right. Nah, it's all right. We got Tristan. You got Tristan though. You good? Tristan, listen. Tristan could probably beat me.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Run the ball, money.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I don't know how you beat Tristan, money. Seriously.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23.
Was that me?
Yard line. 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Yeah, let go of that turbo. Let go of that turbo. Don't turbo that shit.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Carry now for Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back to the 46.
Put the pressure on.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
You got crossing routes? That's what's coming up.
Prescott from the gun.
Oh, give me that. That's me.
He fires one that's intercepted.
You see me?
Picked up by Jesse Bates. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Bullet good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
So throw that shit down.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, good shit.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Struggle.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second and a couple. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I need to get high. That's why I need.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott now.
Don't do it. Don't do that shit.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
You should never score. Now I'm going to beat this shit out.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
Sound like you eat one of them. You ain't want to nigga nuggets?
A few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Eat the nigga snacks up, man. Damn.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. That's complete. Bernard churning, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Bengals will get the football back. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Yeah.
Forbath to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
What's he gonna be?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Andy Dalton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
Hey, run that timeout.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. That's complete to John Ross. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Loser. That's what's up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Trishan wanted bad. He wanted
that
bad.
one a first down pickup of 8.
Trishan wanted bad.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
They'll run on first down. Elliott, not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 25 on 2nd down, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Oh, right through the nigga.
Now Forbath for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Next to score, Cowboys 21, Bengals 17.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mixon. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Jet sweep, Boyd with it, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And now to the air, Dalton. Got a man open, it's Ross. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
They come out here in the eye. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. His throw here is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Caught by Cobb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. This is Elliott. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
I can't believe they caught that
this one
bullshit.
all the way down inside the 20.
Yo, they caught that
first
bullshit.
down there on a pickup
God.
of 25.
Oh, shit, that's hilarious.
There you go. Slow right in. Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
So
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They go to Elliott again. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jameis Olawale taking it in as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Cowboys 28, Bengals 24.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's what you want?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So now Dalton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Joe Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Let's go, D.
Back to throw. Finding Green complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them in bounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All right, here's Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Here's a run with Mixon. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
I think that's on purpose. Yeah, the game did that shit on purpose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And now it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.